Hey, Rex. Very nice. Good boy.
Lady Scarlet,
Cervantes?
regarding that specific item you asked me to develop for you, I requested that the traders around town begin stocking them if they can.
May I ask for one final thing, my friends? This was a great episode of the anime. Once again, we get a episode that's full of comedy. And, you know, it started off with a bunch of kick-ass and our girl Scarlet basically just going into this mayor guy. And then the mayor dude shot the prince, and that led into their heartfelt exchange. She took away his pendant of protection. She whooped his ass. This then led into a scene where I guess you can call her like the main character or the heroine is going to save the mayor guy. But basically, she has him poison himself, which is the whole thing. And last episode, we found out that she's a reincarnator, whatever that really means. And she's trying to play a specific character. So she's very much in character. She thinks the world is for her. She thinks the world revolves around her. And she thinks everything that's happening is for her, essentially. So who knows what that's going to play. We find out about the religion in this world and the way that the prince is trying to work against the religion. We see that Scarlet befriended the dragon that she whooped his ass. So she overtook the dragon. We saw a scene where the prince from the other land is still going to be after her hand because he's a masochist. And then the prince spends time with Scarlet and he calls her his plaything once again. So it's very clear if he's in love with her or he's just trying to play a certain role, basically trying to, you know, play cat and mouse with her. It's very unclear if that's what's going on or not, but she did want to kick his ass at the end. So overall, 5 episodes in, I continue to have a fun time. I watched the English dub. I'm not going to say every character really fits. I think there's 1 or 2 characters, including the prince. I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about that specific hire for voice actor. But at the end of the day, you know, it's an easy watch. It's in English. The comedy still hits. It's still funny. I think Scarlett's voice actor is very, very good, which is a very positive thing. It's really just the prince and then a couple of other random characters that aren't really a big deal, that don't quite fit the character doesn't quite fit the voice kind of thing. Like if you were to put my voice in a couple of the characters, you'd be like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. Like that should be like 13-year-old kid. Like I should play like the kitty kid. Not the brother or the prince or something like that. So that, you know, that's kind of how I feel about it. But I don't think it really harpens the show at all. And these same things happen in the Japanese side too. You just can't always tell because we don't really understand the language. So you can't really understand the same inflections. You're like, ooh, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. But regardless, it was a fun watch. It was a fun time. And I'm excited for episode number 6. I'm excited to see how the relationship between the prince and between Scarlet, how that continues to unfold, and whether it is truly a plaything type deal or they actually start having some kind of romance there. And I'm also interested to see on what Scarlet does with this new info about the pink hair girl, because she could very well just go this girl at any which point she wants to. It's just going to be interesting to see if she allows her to do what she wants, to see how it's going to play out. Or if she actually goes and takes action. But at this point, she's the belle of the ball. She's she is the most feared girl and she's the most renowned around the land. The one thing is pink hair girl has the charming ability, which is pretty goated, which will definitely sway a lot of people's feelings one way or the other. So that's going to remain to be seen on how that will really play out. But overall, good time. I think this episode was a 7 out of 10. I don't think this is really punching above that weight, but I think 7 out of 10, it means it's a good watch, it's an easy watch, and it's really funny. And I think that is a more than fair assessment for the show, which is pretty good. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this episode down in the comments below, my friends. I'll see you guys next week for episode number 6, whenever that airs. And yeah, continue to watch my stuff, and I hope I see you for more videos. Comment down below what you guys thought in the comments, and make sure you guys like before you leave, and I'll see you for episode 6 of May I Ask for One More Thing. One final thing. Peace.